I'm Gupta and I'm 11 years old. I'm the founder of 10xforthekids.com, and if you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button and share this video with as many people as you can. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, kindly do it so that you don't miss any of my videos. So without any delay, let's get started. And today, I'm gonna take the LinkedIn HTML assessment. So I have heard this assessment is very hard. And I believe people. It must be hard. That's why they are saying it's hard. So let's see if I can pass this test and come in top 5% once again, like I was in top 5% in JavaScript and CSS. So let's see if I can be in top 5% once again in HTML. So let's get started. Dab! So I'll go to Chrome. So here is my HTML assessment. Beyond HTML, HTML fundamentals, images, sound, video, tables and mathematics and lots of stuff. 1.6 million people took this. So a lot of people took this test. So it will be quite competitive. 15 multiple choice questions, 1.5 minutes per question. I will get 1 minute and 30 seconds for every question. And if I score in top 30%, I can earn a badge. Okay, so let's start this. So, which snippet of HTML, when clicked, makes a phone call on a mobile device? So, href phone, this, I don't think. href tel, I don't think this also. href phone, this, I don't think this is also the correct answer. And ahref tel 802 and this. It's not these two. It must be one of this or this. What can it be? Phone 802 something or tel. Like I've seen input type tel, so that's an input, but I've never given tel in href of a or phone in the href of a. I think it's tel because we use it in the input type also, and it must be tel. I'm not sure at all, but yeah, I'm just guessing. Which statement is correct? The main element represents the dominant content of a section of a document. You may have one main element per section. I don't think so. The main element represents the dominant content of an article in a document. Why only article? The main element represents the dominant content of your document. There can be only one main element that is not hidden. I think this is the correct answer. But let's read the last option. The article element represents the dominant content of your document. No. It is this because represent the dominant content of a section. No. And it does not represent dominant content of an article also. So I think is the third option. I'm saying this once again, but like I can be wrong. What is the primary purpose of the canvas tag? So it allows raster images to be rendered on the web page. It allows drawing on a bitmap via JavaScript. It allows vector images to be rendered on the web page. It displays annotated images. So what is the primary purpose? So it allows raster images to be rendered on the web page. It allows drawing on a bitmap via JavaScript. It allows vector images to be rendered on the web page, and it displays annotated images. I don't think it is this over here. It's not this. It allows raster images to be rendered on the web page. I don't know what exactly are raster images, and I don't think it displays annotated images. So I'll go with it allows vector images. Okay. Still no idea. What is the most, let's move my video. Yep. What is the most semantic way to mark up this sentence so that happy talk must die is rendered as an inline quote? As Steve Krug once said, happy talk must die. P as Steve Krug must once said, happy talk must die in a I. As Steve Krug once said, B happy talk must die, and then Q happy talk must die, and block quote. So, what is the most semantic way to mark up this sentence? To be rendered as an inline code. So, to render it as a code, we give the Q tag. So, I'll go with the third option as to render anything as a code. It will be inline, and to render anything as a code, you will have to give the Q tag. So, I'll go with the Q tag over here. When should you use the aside element? When the content can be removed without detracting from the page's message, for anything in a sidebar, for anything in parentheses, for anything you want to move to the side, like pull a code box, a sidebar, or an image with text wrapping around it. So it's not this, and it's not specifically for sidebars. When the content can be removed without detracting from the page's message, and it can be also for anything you want to move to the side. So basically, I use the aside tag when I want to move anything to the side, like pull a code box, a sidebar. Yeah, so I will go with the fourth option, as I use the aside tag for anything I want to move to the side. uh, I don't use it for this reason. Basically, I use it to move anything to the side, so I'll go with the fifth last option. Review the code below. How do you include sub navigation for link to that includes a link? So, how do you include sub navigation for link to that includes a link? So, there's an option 1 nav ul. Here we have link to lia. It's not like this. So a sub navigation can be like this UL in there, this nav, and there's a link to A, and then the LI is closed. So this is an option. But let's see another list, and it's just another list. There's no nav, but it is saying how to create a sub navigation. So still, this is also correct. This is only correct, and last one is has closed the tag. So I'll obviously my answer will be this, because it is saying a sub navigation, not a sub unordered list. So yep, I'll go with the second option. So I've gone with the second option, in which there's inside this li tag there's a ul tag, in which there's a nav tag, and there's an li over there. And then we close the nav tag, then we close the ul tag, and then we close the li. So I will go with this. What is the most semantically accurate way to mark up this sentence? Note TLAS stands for 3-letter acronyms. We are fond of our TLAS in web design. So what is the most semantically accurate way to mark up this sentence? So there's a P, in that there's a span, okay, then there's a P, and there's an abbreviation, then there's a P, and I've never seen the acronym tag, and then there's only P's. So I'll not do these two, and abbreviation or span. So to mark up this sentence, we'll just give it an abbreviation to mark it up. So I'll go with the second option. What is the most semantically correct way to mark up this layout? Okay, there's a figure tag, image. So let's see all of these options. In this figure tag, there's an image, mini cheeseburgers. Then there's a caption, and over here there's a fig caption. So this is one of the correct thing. Then there's an image directly, and then there's a caption, and there's an image with a P. So what is the most semantically correct way? So I think the most semantically correct way is the second option, because over here this is a figure in which there's an image and there's a caption of that figure. So I'll go with the second option. What should fill in the blank in this HTML code? hreflang. Yes, Spanish. Yes. SP. Yes, yes. And Spanish. So it's not Spanish over here. I've never seen yes, Spanish. And yes, SP and yes, yes. This is quite tricky. This HTML quiz. I know. Now I feel why people say this HTML quiz tricky. I've never used the hreflang attribute. It can be one of these, ESES or ESSP. ESSP or ESES. What should I go with? ES. Yes, yes, maybe. Maybe it's ESES. I'm not sure. It can be ESSP, or what's more, it can be ES Spanish also. But I'm going with ESES. That looks the most clear to me. What is the difference between the post and get methods in a form? Okay, this is quite easy. Post is used for sending information to the server. Get is used for retrieving form information from the server. No, this is not correct. With post, data is included in the form body when sent to the server. With get, the data goes through the URL. Okay. Get is used for sending information to the server. Post is used for retrieving. No. With get, data is included in the form body when sent to the server. With post, the data goes through the URL. No. So second option is obviously the correct one. What should fill the blank in the HTML code below? Encryption type, maybe, because form method post action is this, and then the encryption type. So this is quite easy. It's the encryption type. Which choice contains three valid block level elements? Block level, okay. DT, table, and pre. Canvas, select, no script. So this is not it. KBD, P, and main. And details, abbreviation, and fig caption. It's not this also over here. Three valid block level elements. A table is a block level element. Like P and main are, is KBD a block level element? Yeah, I think so. It is a block level element. So I'll go with this. What does this code do when the browser cannot play a sound or the source files are missing? The text displays under the audio control. The text never displays. The text displays when the browser cannot play the sound. So this will be the option that I think, because whenever it cannot play the sound, it will display that text. So this text displays when the browser cannot play the sound. So I'll go with the third option. Which choice is the best way to mark up this layout? So this is Okay, so there's a mailing address, then there's a address tag maybe. So let's see. So these two, because it's an address tag, and do we really need to give emphasis? And like, we don't need to give it strong, and the strong is not being closed also over here, and this is the address over here, so it can't be this p tag over here. Okay, because it is an h4, it looks like an h4. So it's, but it, underneath it there's an address, and underneath this there's a p tag, so it can't be this also. And I don't think we need to give emphasis on an address tag and the strong also, so I'll go with the second option. In this code, what is the purpose of the id attribute? So B it establishes that warning is a unique identifier in this document used for styling, CSS, scripting, and linking within a web page. Okay, it establishes that warning is a unique identifier in the website used for styling, CSS, scripting, and linking within a web page. Okay, it is. I don't think it is this. It is this only till now. It establishes that warning is a unique identifier in the document used for styling with CSS and with JavaScript code. No, it is used for linking within a web page also. It establishes that warning may be used for styling CSS several times per page. No. So I think the top one is the correct one. So let's view our results. Oh yeah. Oh. I am in the top 15%, not in the top 5%. Quite sad. But yeah, this was quite hard. And I don't focus on HTML much also. And I'm in the top 15% of 1.6 million people. So that's okay. It's not that great, but still, I'm fine with it, as 1.6 million people have attempted this, and I'm in the top 15% of those people. But I should, I could have done it better, but I don't focus on HTML much, guys. Like, I focus on CSS and JavaScript only, because in HTML I just use divs and spans and p and headings most of the time, and a tags and lots of other tags. But there are so many tags in HTML. HTML is endless, and I don't know all the tags. That's why I think I got this type of score. I can't say it is ridiculous, but it's not so good. So I'll say it was fine. But I really enjoyed taking this assessment. LinkedIn does not show me what questions I got wrong and what correct. But still, it was a very good experience for me to do this LinkedIn HTML assessment. I really love my experience. Thank you guys. If you like the video, don't forget to smash the like button. Comment down below how many questions you got correct, and also comment down what I got wrong. I'm not so happy with this result, and I really want to know what I got wrong. That's why you comment down below and help me with this. It will surely be a great help. Thank you guys. Bye. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep watching my videos. Dab!